what most teams will do is take this task information and put it into a tool like Jira or Confluence or Version 1 or a Rally or DevOps, whatever tool you're using, even if it's a whiteboard, even if it's a Kanban board. But those tasks need to make their way into some sort of visible Kanban board or record. And this is going to help not only with the daily tasks and the execution, but also with capacity planning. Because it's going to be very obvious when people say, oh, I can't come in because my dog is sick, or I can't come in next week. You understand the work at hand. Okay? And teams work differently. But one thing's for sure, for a new team that is just on its first rodeo, you don't have enough experience to bypass the step of breaking things down into tasks. If I was mentoring and coaching a team, I would highly encourage them to at least work on a few sprints using this level of detail. Even though in the Agile community, there's a lot of argument about breaking things down into tasks, but I don't want to get into that for today. Step 10 will be to present to stakeholders. So our main action would be you, the Scrum Master, and the product owner. You got to break things down. You got to break the epics down, show the epic breakdown, the historical velocity, the story points, the expected number of sprints, in this case 3 to 4, and the outcome is the stakeholders are going to receive a time box estimate while respecting Agile's focus on empirical delivery. The next step will be you to continuously replan. Newsflash, just because you said it's going to take 3 to 4 sprints doesn't mean that it is indeed going to take 3 to 4 sprints. It could actually take less or more due to certain unforeseen circumstances, which could work in your favor. And that's why we continuously replan and inspect. So just because you've given an estimate at this high level for your customer's benefit does not mean that things couldn't change. Doesn't mean that you are relegated to delivering in that timeline. So your action through continuous replanning, I'll call this step 11, is throughout the execution, throughout each sprint, you need to inspect and adapt. And if the velocity dips or risks arise, you got to adjust the timeline transparently. It just is what it is. And if for some reason a crazy technology event enables you to do things a lot quicker, maybe with the advent of AI, again, transparently show this is going to be a lot quicker than we originally anticipated for whatever reason. The outcome is going to be you have a living forecast in the world of Agile, as opposed to how we would do things in the world of predictive, like when I worked on a munitions cleanup or I worked on a munitions planning project.